Introduction. Multiculturalism is a sociological term that defines how a society interacts with cultural diversity. It conveys the belief that society is enriched by preserving, appreciating, and even adopting cultural diversity. The term is based on the fundamental notion that members of frequently quite different cultures can coexist peacefully. The meaning of the term multiculturalism has changed over time. Firstly, it was used to explain how multiple cultures coexisted inside a civilization. It is now commonly used to denote government programs that promote ethnic and social diversity. This paper claims that multiculturalism is an effective approach to maintain diversity in countries. Multiculturalism as a key to diversity. Initially, it is critical to comprehend the essence of multiculturalism in order to identify its benefits and drawbacks. The roots of this phenomenon can be traced back to migration. It does not really matter why it happened or if it was compelled or desired. The first and only thing important is that people relocated from one country to another. The most important feature of a diverse nation is not that its population is made up of people from various cultural backgrounds, but that they are acknowledged. What is more relevant is that minorities' interests are represented in institutions of power, that these groups are assimilated and publicly debated, and that they have equal rights to native people. The central idea of multiculturalism is that society should aspire to decrease intergroup conflicts and value cultural diversity and, thus, long for consonance and equality. Multiculturalism has been a fiercely disputed topic in recent years. Some assert that this is the only way to live peacefully with one another and to promote optimism among groups because it allows people from different backgrounds to live or work together. Others may disagree, believing that multiculturalism has resulted in a more hierarchical and fragmented society. The concept of multiculturalism in the United States is not new. It dates back to the founding of the country, when immigrants from all over the world arrived, coming from different countries and delivering with them various customs and traditions. Similarly, India is a multicultural country that observes religious holidays and festivals. This is due to the country's long and illustrious history. Multiculturalism is beneficial in terms of shaping the culture itself. It is frequently chastised for blurring cultural boundaries and erasing the distinctiveness of ethnic minorities, resulting in the creation of a single globalized culture. To some extent, this is correct, but it can be interpreted as a poor consequence of existing multiculturalism. It may help establish a new rich culture that incorporates the most fascinating aspects of all the minorities' traditions involved. On the other hand, some argue that a multicultural society is a fantasy that does not exist in reality. Furthermore, there are a few pressing issues in multicultural interaction. One of the most notable issues is the melting pot effect, in which people from different cultures are haphazardly mixed without regard to their cultural requirements and preferences. This can result in minority group resentment, identity issues, and social unrest. Another major issue is the divide and conquer phenomenon, in which people are divided based on their ethnic background, with no respect for inclusivity among all races. Instead of forming an allied society that can try to solve a problem, this divides people into individual groups of people of the same race. Multiculturalism is now being practiced in education, allowing teachers to explain ethnic diversity and promote tolerance among children. Multicultural education respects and sets up students to grow and prosper in a diverse world. At its core, multicultural education promotes equality, justice, and equity, and it makes philosophical ideals a reality in classroom settings. Multicultural education is meant for schools to provide equal educational opportunities to all of their students. It is a continuous process of assisting students in their academic and private lives as well. By organizing and managing policies, syllabi, and teaching styles, teachers, executives, and school leaders play a significant role in ensuring the integration of multicultural education. Teachers, who value the experiences and views of diverse groups of pupils, are essential to the practice. Multicultural education can be approached in a variety of ways by schools and teachers, with the goal of assisting students in developing good perspectives according to their own cultures as well as the cultures of their peers. Teachers may establish an inclusive classroom that appreciates all students by incorporating culturally relevant pedagogy into curricula and teaching practices. Conclusion. To conclude, the key to reaching a high level of cultural diversity is multiculturalism. When people of many races, nationalities, faiths, ethnicities, and ideas join together to form a community, they produce diversity. Living in a multicultural community instills tolerance and combats bigotry and discrimination. Recognizing that each ethnic group is, in my opinion, the first step toward building a society based on human dignity and tolerance. Once we find ways to overcome the challenges of integrating ethnic minorities into society, the results will be magnificent, because cultural diversity is an endless source of creativity and good shifts in all aspects of society. You can find this and many other essay samples on our website studycorgi.com.